Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssiarose and today we are playing more Star Stable. Yes, we are back in the lands of Jorvik and that means it's Star Stable time. Woo! I don't know why I'm getting so hyped. Anyway, looks like the vet has something to say, so maybe we should talk to her first. The little cute ducks are clean and happy again. It was more difficult than I expected to clean their fragile feathers, but it went well. Take the ducks to Felix so he'll be happy again. Let's go take the ducks to Felix and see if he is indeed happy. And then this quest will finally be over. Wow, they're so nice and shiny and completely clean. Poor ducks covered in oil like that. I get so angry when I think of that irresponsible Mr. Campbell. It makes me want to scream. It's wonderful that the mystery of the disappearing ducks is solved. Now we'll just release them into the fountain. You'll have the honour since you're the hero, Rose. Carefully put the ducks into the fountain one by one. Okay, let's go put the duckies in. We've got 5 duckies. Oh, that is really cute. Oh, it says there's another one. I've already done them all. What? That's weird. Look at all the duckies. Let's see what he has to say. The ducks are so cute. The whole village will thank you for this. Amazing work. The summer's main attraction is saved. Thank you, Rose. The ducks are saved, but Mr. Campbell makes me so angry. It's so irresponsible to contaminate the beautiful Everwind fields with oil. It's polluting the environment and more birds could be harmed. We have to stop him once and for all. Can you talk to the council and help me establish a case against Mr. Campbell for vandalism, cruelty to animals and breaking the environmental laws? The man is a walking disaster and should be brought to justice. Okay, let's go talk to the councilman and see what he has to say about it. I doubt he'll do much though, because the councilman is useless, like they all are really. Hello dear. Oh, you want to file a complaint about vandalism and environmental crimes? We can do that, but it'll take some time. We're talking a week or more. It's a lot of paperwork, you know. It takes a long time to set up a case that will stand up in a court of law. We're building a case against Mr. Campbell. No one wants him and his ruthless corporation here in Jorvik. We're also waiting for our dear Commissioner Klaus to come back to the village after the winter break. Both cops and crooks usually lay low during the cold winter months here in Silverglade. How long does it take? As I said before, it'll take weeks before the case against Mr. Campbell is ready, but then we can go full pelt and get him out of here, I hope. Thank you for your report. Good luck now, and thanks for saving the ducks. You're a hero, Rose. We could use more of your kind here in the village at times like these. Yay! I leveled up. Woo! And I think we're done here. So, let's see what we've got some quests. There's a couple over at the vineyard, which we could look at. There's one in Fort Pinter. There's a couple in Dundle, which we've been to recently, so I kind of don't want to go there. South Heath we haven't been to in forever, but it would mean going to Fort Pinter. And there's a couple in Valedale, so I think we haven't been to Valedale in a while, so let's ride over there and see if I can figure out what these quests are all about. Oh look, there's a little birdie. Wonder what he needs. And he's actually called Birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Okay. Apparently I totally understood what he meant, so I've got to do something to these birdhouses. I've got to find... Okay, I've got to find birds and put them in the birdhouse, maybe? Look at that, we put all the birds away. Let's see what Birdie has to say. Tweet, 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 tweet. Okay, I guess we did that quest. That was a really weird one, considering that we didn't get to talk to an actual human being, but there you go. Let's go into Valedale and see what we've got to do. Ooh, what's this? Hey, you! Hello, in the woods! Are you used to riding in the woods? Can you read maps and do you have an eye for finding hidden things? Then obviously you should take part in the mounted orienteering competition that I organise here in Hollow Woods. Everyone who takes part gets a cool orienteering sweater. Have you never been orienteering before? Wow, you've really missed out. Don't worry, I'll explain how it works. You need to look for checkpoints here in the woods and then stamp them to show that you were there. You'll want to find them all as quickly as possible and bring them back here to me in order to cross the finish line. The checkpoints look like this one here beside me. I will mark a couple of checkpoints out in the woods on your map with white markers. Do you want to test your equestrian talent in tough terrain? Okay, this is going to be interesting. So I've got to find all the checkpoints. There's that one. One more to find, which is over this way. Show me all the stamps. You found all the checkpoints. Not bad at all. Actually, I think it's pretty amazing. If you're interested in competing in orienteering with a group of friends, you can use this sign here. Competing with friends in orienteering is the most fun way to do it. Highly recommended. Come back anytime to compete again. Awesome, and then we get our Orienteering Jumper, which is... oh no, not that one, this one. That's kind of nice, I like it. Right, let's move on to Valedale and see what else we can do. Hey Rose, here's the thing. Sophie needs help to milk the cows up here, but she's got such a sore back that she had to stop before all the cows have been milked. I'm really busy today, so I thought that since you already know our cows, you might be able to help out. Sophie is over there with all the gear, the poor thing. Go over there and give her a hand. I'm sure you'll get some compensation for your trouble. A riding hero. I can't show you how to do it, but I can try to explain. There is only one cow left to be milked. I was done with all the others before I had to quit because of my back. I must have pulled a muscle or something. Anyways, it's very annoying, but you're an angel for helping me. Here, take the bucket, that's all you need. You can do it. A full bucket of milk. I'm impressed. Was it heavy to carry? After we've milked the cows, we usually put the milk in smaller containers. It's quite impractical to keep the milk in a bucket. Don't you agree? Would you mind riding down to Elizabeth to ask if she has any empty bottles? Okay, let's go and speak to Elizabeth. Hopefully she's got some bottles for us. So nice to see you. Milk bottles? Sure, I just cleaned out a few of the ones I got back earlier today. We always reuse the same bottles. When they're empty, we get them back and clean them. It's called recycling. There you are, some bottles to take back to Sophie. They almost look like new, don't they? Okay, there we go, there's some bottles. No doubt she's going to make us pour the milk in ourselves. Perfect! These should be enough for the milk in the bucket. I feel like an old whining woman right now, but my back hurts really bad. I can barely move. Could you pour the milk from the bucket into the bottles, please? You didn't even spill a drop. Is this something you aren't telling me? That you're the world champion of milk pouring, for example? Are you just as good at milk delivery? The baker in Silverglade Village has ordered some milk. You've met him before, right? Deliver the milk to him and we'll make sure you get plenty of tips when you get there. Will, out by the windmill outside Silverglade Village, has asked for some more milk. He's making more cheese, I suppose. You picked up his cheese before? Great. Could you deliver some more milk to him? Right, let's go do some deliveries then, I guess. We're going back the way we came from. Haha! The milk in the nick of time. Now there'll be more cheese for you, me, and Steve. Okay, that's him done, so I guess we'll go see the baker. I see, you're a milkman now. Nah, I'm only joking. I've spoken with Sophie. Very nice of you to help her out like this. I needed this milk to make the world's best ice cream. Here's a little something for your help. Okay, looks like we can come back to Harold later. And it looks like we're now done in Valedale, so we need to pick somewhere else to go. The vineyard is really close. Let's go to the vineyard, I guess. We've not been, well, we have been there recently, but we're in this area anyway, so we should go there. And then in the next episode, maybe we'll go over to Jarlheim because we've not been there in ages. Or even Southhurst we've not been to. There's a lot of places we've not been to in a long, long time. Hi Rose, it's been a while. I've got so much catching up to do after being away for so long. What's that? Have I heard anything from Alex? Yes, in fact I have. She's on her way back, and I think she'll be here tomorrow. There are rumours that the Druids are organising a council meeting. Did you hear about that? You haven't? Strange. I'm sure they want you to participate in the council. You've helped both us and the Druids a lot, and I know that the Druids, the Keepers of Aideen, are watching out for you. We better talk with Alex when she arrives tomorrow, and then we'll know whether there'll be a council meeting or not. But guess what? I hear that a circus is coming to Moorland. Maybe you could check that out in the meantime. It was Maya in Moorland who told me. Ask her about the details and where the circus is. Take a look and check if anything mysterious is going on there. I have my suspicions. So agreed? You'll check with Maya where the circus is, and then we'll meet back here tomorrow when Alex is back. Great. Okay, Linda. Whatever you say, Linda. Looks like there's another quest over here. Let's go see what this is about. It's like a cardboard cutout. Cantarella, the movie. Auditions today. Inquire with Talia at the Silverglade Equestrian Centre Riding Arena. Okay, I guess we're going over to see about auditions, and then we need to go to Moorland and talk to somebody. Guessing this is Talia. Ooh, I like her outfit, that's cool. The rumours are true. Cantarella, the most popular comic book in Jorvik, is going to be a major motion picture, and I, Talia, the world's greatest casting director, am scouring every stable for its star. Charisma, athleticism, sensuality, gravitas. The role I'm looking to fill is guaranteed an Oscar nom. That's right, I'm looking for the superstar horse who will play Tintoretto, Cantarella's fearless steed. How would you like to be part of the cinematic history? I have the perfect role for you, the role you were born for, darling. You can be my new assistant number 3. You can start by collecting casting sheets from a few last-minute candidates who are waiting outside. Perhaps one of them will have the star power we're looking for. Okay, I mean, I didn't want to be an assistant, I wanted to audition, but sure. Okay. Tan scribbled a name on the sheet hastily. Apparently her horse's name is Hieronimo. Lily Bones. Her horse is an Icelandic mare named Heraxopagnon. I can't even pronounce that. This person is probably a doctor or lawyer in their real life. The sheet is completely illegible. I mean, the horses are pretty, but not as pretty as my smoke warrior. Let's have a look at those casting sheets. A beautiful black Icelandic, not the most obvious pick, but she's got star potential. And who's this handsome ebony Lipizzaner? Total matinee idol material. And lastly we have a white Welsh pony. Did they even read the casting call? Lilybones and Tan. Are those the stallion's stage names? Oh, those are the riders. Very well. Tell them the great Talia will see their horses now. Okay. She's a bit demanding, this Talia. Of course we made the cut. Like Cantarella, the Bobcat girls are champions of justice and generosity. It's only natural one of our horses should play the noble Tintorella. If only Loretta's horse were black, then she could be in the spotlight. Though I'm not worthy, I cannot let the Bobcats down. Wish me luck. I mean, good luck, I guess. And then who's this Lily Bones person? For real? They want to see us? Hey yo, that's awesome! Honestly, I only applied because the Bobcats were sending someone and I knew it would get Loretta worked up to know there was a chance she would lose to a bulldog. Bulldogs, woof. Hey yo, let's do this. I don't know who the Bulldogs are, in all honesty. Something I've clearly not come across before. There are no assistants allowed in the room during auditions, so you'll have to wait out here. Let's see if either of these horses will be our Tintoretto. Awful. From gait to grooming, everything was off. Not even the great Talia could coach them into being our Tintoretto. I don't know why we're even holding these auditions when it's obvious no horse can live up to the perfect stallion I saw by the beach. There I was at Fort Pinter doing a little location scouting when I saw him. A vision of ebony majesty. It was like Tintoretto had galloped out of the comics and into my heart. I must have that horse for the movie. Assistant number 3, new orders. Forget these other applicants. We must find that perfect black stallion. I think there was a girl with him. Drop everything and head to Fort Pinter at once. Well, it looks like we're going to Fort Pinter, guys. I also need to stop in at Moorland actually, so I might hitch a ride over. Rose, hi! Do we miss you here in Moorland? Don't worry, Rose, we have lots to do, but there are lots of newcomers here to help. So feel free to help Linda and the others as soon as you find Justin. I'm sure that's what Thomas wants most of all right now. The circus? So Linda told you I saw a circus? That's right. Have you seen the wizard carriage up on Nilma's Highlands, west of the abandoned farm? It actually looks like they're setting up a full circus there. I don't know what they're doing, but I've seen some people who are doing something. Take a look up on Nilma's Highlands, Rhodes. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. First, I want to go to Fort Pinter and see if I can find this stallion that Talia really, really wants. Those crazy movie people sent you? Let me guess, they want yours truly to play the cunning Duca Arlecchino. It's the role I was born to play. Cantarella's arch nemesis and a certified heartthrob. Just wait till I tell Alex that I'm going to be a movie star. Oh, you're looking for a girl with a horse? Well, we have plenty of those. You and Smoke Warrior being the most obvious. All jokes aside though, I have an idea who you're talking about. There's definitely a girl and there's definitely a horse. I'm 65% sure the girl is pretty new here and likes to ride down by the beach during the day. I don't remember her name, but her horse is breathtaking and the two are quite the team. I suggest you go down to the beach, talk to a couple of people and maybe they know exactly where to find her. Thanks James for actually being helpful for once in your lifetime. A girl you say? Yeah, I saw her close by down by the beach. I must have been on the way to the Jarl's tomb that I saw her the other day, I think. I have no idea who you're talking about. Well, these people are so helpful. Yeah, I saw her. She rides a beautiful black horse. I think it was further down this path. There she is. Hola, are you here to enjoy the beach as well? What's that? You want to know about my horse? I'd be happy to introduce you. This is Sirio. He's a Lusitano and he's my best friend. We've just arrived from Portugal. Back home we used to compete in working equitation. Do you have that here in Jorvik? It's a very unique tradition. Think a trail parkours where you open doors and work the Gorocha with dressage elements. I have no idea what that means. It takes a horse as nimble and as willing as a Lusitano to master this. I hope that someday you can try it yourself. Why are you interested in Sirio? They're shooting a movie and want Sirio to play the hero's horse? Fascinating. He is a very handsome boy, isn't he? Sirio may be beautiful, but he is a working horse first and foremost. He and I work part-time for ranchers in the area to cover expenses while we train. Speaking of which, I'm late for my shift at Steve's farm. If you'd like to tag along, we can talk more about Sirio and your request. Allah, you came. I'm glad. It can be hard to meet people when your days are full of working and training. I think perhaps you and I could be friends. The Lusitano is nimble, clever and strong, which make them the ideal working horse. It is Portugal's pride. Isn't that right, Sirio? Anyway, I checked in with Steve and he said that there are no tasks for me at the farm today, but Landon and Everwin Fields could use help with his flock. Will you join Sirio and me, Rose? Okay, let's go over to Landon's flock then, I guess. I really like Jorvik. We're from Portugal, so this is a lot more northern than we're used to, but quite beautiful. I've not seen many other Lusitanos here though. I'm going to sound like I'm madly in love with my horse, but I am. He's amazing. A true PSL. That's Pura Sangue Lusitano. Sounds cool, right? Lusitanos are one of the oldest breeds of riding horses in general. Did you know that most European warm bloods were originally bred to be carriage horses? Sirio is not an easy horse. He's quite sensitive, so if you don't know what you're doing, well, maybe stick to a simpler breed. There's a reason there are very few Lusitanos in riding schools. This whole thing is actually quite funny. Lusitanos are very often used in film productions. A lot of major movie horses are actually Lusitanos. Landon looks worried. I hope nothing is wrong. Luciana and Sirio, you're just the pair I need, and I see you brought a friend. Hello, Rose. Steve said you were having trouble with your flock. How can we help? We had quite a fright earlier. There was a wolf. Must have wandered over from Fairgrove. He didn't hurt my darlings, but it did put them in quite a panic. Took me all morning to get them home. I think every sheep's accounted for, but something feels off. Poor Landon. We must see if there's something we can do to help. Sirio and I will help however we can. Just tell us what to do. If you could help me get a count, that'd put this old mind at ease. Of course, Landon. Rose, you should make a count as well, so we're doubly sure. That was fun. How many did you count? I counted 7. Did you get the same, Rose? You nod. Oh no, that won't do at all. One of them is missing. My precious sheep. This can't be happening. Breathe, Landon, breathe. Let me have a look. Which one is missing? Oh no, not Solaire. She's the smallest of the bunch. What if the wolf comes back? Girls, you have to help me find her. Of course, we'll not let you down. Poor Landon. We must find the lost lamb and bring her back to the flock. Where did you last see Solaire? After the scare, most of the flock headed towards those woods to the east. They find shelter there in a storm. I guess it makes them feel safe. I suppose that's where I'd start looking. Then that is where we shall begin our search. Solaire has the sweetest cry. You'll know it's her if you hear it. Swiftly, Sirio. Rose, follow me. There she is. Poor little Solaire. She's all tangled up in a bush. Poor little thing. Let us try to get her out together. Oh, the poor little thing. Come here, little Solaire. We'll get you back to your herd. Good job, Rose. Who knows what might have happened if we hadn't found her in time. Let's take this sweet girl back to London. He'll be so relieved to know Solaire is safe. All of the day's work for my best friend, Sirio. Solaire! Bah! My little girl, I'm so sorry I didn't notice you were gone. I know, how can I make it up to you though? How about you get your own bucket of mineral feed tonight? Thank you so much, Luciana and Sirio. And you too, Rose. Really, Sirio did all the work. I would have gotten lost without him. He really is a remarkable horse, your Sirio. What did you say he was again? A Lusitania? A Lusitano. Portugal's pride and joy. You will not find a more able friend, Landon, should you decide to move to shepherding by horseback. I have not forgotten why you first came to me, Rose. The movie. Between our work and training, we did not have a lot of time for idle pursuits, but this movie, Canta Ella was it? Is this popular in Jorvik? If by starring in this movie Sirio can spread awareness of the Lusitano, then how can I refuse? Just as long as they can work around our busy schedule. Needs of the farmers come first. Enough about work. How do you feel about a race, Rose? Last one to the riding arena buys the pastis de nata. Have you not tried? Oh, Rose, you must. But first, we race. Smoke Warrior ran well. You share a strong bond, like me and Sirio. We must race again sometime. The casting director is waiting in here? Very well. Thank you so much for your friendship, Rose, and for bringing us this opportunity to introduce the Lusitano to the world. Wish us luck. Wait, I cannot do this yet. Not without asking Sirio's feelings first. Sirio, do you want to proceed with this audition? If you become famous, it could change your life. I've seen these celebrities on television. They cannot walk down the streets of Jorvik City without being hounded for autographs. Is that what you want? Nods. And you're not nervous? I know how much you hate cameras. Shake, shake. Then let's go in there and make Portugal proud. You didn't let me down, assistant number 3. I won't forget that. In fact, I hope you'll return to help with the film when we go into production. Take one of these crew jackets to make it official. So we have our Tintoretto. Now we just need to find an actress with the chops to play Cantarella herself. She must have grace, athleticism, charm, and of course star power. But who in Jorvik could possibly pull it off? Except... I, the great Talia! Of course I should play Cantarella. I must get to the Purple Pony at once and acquire one of those lovely hats. Wow, okay. I guess she's going to play her own star. Now we've got a crew t-shirt, so at least we can help out with the filming. But I think that is where I'm going to end today's episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!